the world-renowned Margarita. It's citrusy, it's salty and bitter. It's just like your mother after the divorce. Here are the ingredients. I advise that you invest in a reasonable tequila. Today I'm using Olmeca Altos. And the number one rule, always use fresh limes, or I promise I'll haunt you when I die. Here are a selection of the tools you'll be using. Firstly, I'm making an authentic style margarita, and even using the margarita glass, which I absolutely despise. This cocktail's origins are well contested, a bit like Anna Nicole Smith's child's paternity test. Start by adding a salt rim to your glass. Don't use a substantial portion of the Atlantic Ocean like I did here. In your shaker add 2 ounces of Blanco tequila. Steady with the jigger, don't have shaky hands like me. Then you want to add 3/4 ounce Contro or triple sec. Then cut and squeeze your lime and add 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice. Now back to the history briefly. Legend traces its roots to Tijuana, Mexico, and a restaurateur called Carlos Danny Herrera, who created the drink for an allergy-stricken dancer called Marjorie King. All I can say, I'm glad people in the bar industry have sense and don't create cocktails for shufflers and TikTok dancers. Now add plenty of ice to the shaker. This is going to help us chill and dilute the cocktail. Make sure the shaker is properly sealed, then shake strongly for 10 to 12 seconds. The shaker tin should feel cold. Now what you want to do with this is double strain it with a Hawthorne and a mesh strainer. Make sure it's all out of the shaker. Then garnish with a lime wheel, which I totally forgot to do here. Now, let's turn things up a notch and make a bit of an upgrade. We're changing up the measures and adding 2 additional ingredients, agave syrup and the secret weapon saline solution. You can buy or make this yourself. In the shaker add 2 ounces of Blanco tequila. And try to pour it into the tin neatly, like you weren't out on the piss last night. Add 3/4 ounce of Contro or triple sec. Now add to the jigger 1/4 ounce of agave syrup. Now you need to squeeze a lime. Unfortunately, some of these were like fucking bullets today, so it's like getting blood out of a stone. Finally, 1 ounce of lime. Okay, add plenty of ice to the shaker. Please ensure it's sealed so it doesn't twat some poor person around the head in the background. Now the great thing about this cocktail, you don't need to piss around and add a salt rim. Now pour the whole contents of the shaker into a rocks glass, no strainers required. Now you need to add 3 to 4 drops of saline solution. And garnish with a lime wheel, which I remember to do this time. This for me is how I prefer a margarita to be served. It goes down surprisingly well, and just everything. The saline solution particularly makes the citrus in this snap. Give the subscribe button a good dry slap, and most will enjoy. Have a couple more and behave yourselves.